hope these earpieces is getting my volume good. I'll be so pissed if it's not. Okay, so Bose, nice, they're real good. So, this hormone thing. Let me just say something real quick, right? Let me ask you a question. Is life fair? Do you think life is fair? What was that? No. Okay. There's always one person that want to give me a speech and try to give me some other answer. No is no. No, life is not fair. Okay, we see it every day. People passing away. Young ones, old ones, fine. We're done with that. Okay, we understand that. Life is not fair, right? Let me ask you another question. Do you think it's cool when you're young, smoking, freebasing, heroin, methadone, meth, whatever floats your boat, to get you out of this world, to get your mind somewhere else while you're on the earth, okay? Because that's what the drugs are doing. It's drowning your sorrows. And I mean, you could smoke all the drugs, shoot all the drugs you want. Maybe it's fun to you. Maybe it feels good, right? Some people do it because it feels good, right? And other people do it because they stress out and they just want to get the worries of this world out of their brain, okay? Or both, okay? Okay, so, and then the body gets accustomed to it and is dependent on it, okay? So, now, we got that clear, right? Life is not fair. People like to do drugs, and people think it's cool, and everybody does not give two shits about when you fucking your life up, okay? Now, here we go. Hormones. Okay, now, all of a sudden, people start talking about steroids. They won't look at you like you public enemy number one, right? Okay? They're going to say you cheating. Well, like I said, life is not fair, so I could cheat, right? It's not like I'm in some professional sport where you could call me a cheater. This is life, and life is not fair, right? Fine. So, yes, I am going to cheat. Because let me tell you something about Father Time. Father Time cheats us all every day. Every individual, okay? You think it's not time for you to go, but you go, okay? You check out, tag on your toe, you're done. Okay, so I understand that kind of logic. Can you understand that logic? Fine. Now, as soon as somebody looking healthy, looking fit, bam, 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 right? Let me just explain something. I get in the gym, right? I'm doing my shit. I'm doing my monkey bars. I'm doing my reflex bar. I'm running for hours, an hour here in the gym, an hour on the treadmill, an hour on the step machine. I'm doing my thing. I'm feeling energized. I'm pressing good weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm pressing dumbbells. I'm pressing, benching 270 something, 315, right? Not to show off, okay? I'm not the strongest person on earth, but I have some help, okay? I'm 47 years old, okay? I've been doing this naturally, How you, nanny? How you stupid nanny? I like you dumbass nanny. All right? Everybody want to be nanny. I ain't doing nothing. Okay, well, let me explain something to you. I'm 47, right? In my 20s and in my 30s, the only thing I ever touched was creatine, right? That day I ain't got no money, and I'm glad I didn't have no money. I'm so glad. I did everything naturally. And I saw progress, especially in my 20s when I didn't have a job. I saw so much progress. I was like, listen, if I'm not in the streets, I'm in the gym. And then that's the time when your testosterone is building up and you're growing and you start to see results and you're happy and you're like, oh my God. You get addicted. Like I said, I got addicted in my last video. I explained that in my diet video, right? So I always stayed at the gym and I became an addict to it. Like I said, 20s and 30s, you have your motive why you want to get big. You want girls to see you. You want to look a little bit more aggressive, when somebody come up on you. You know what I'm saying? You want them to think twice, right? Or maybe 3 times, right? So I had all my reasons. But now as I got older in 40s, I created a habit that I didn't know I was creating. Now it's like when I go to the gym, if I don't go to the gym, let me get out of here. If I don't go to the gym, right, I start to feel like I'm slacking. Okay, it's not like an average person that goes to the gym and The next thing you know, they feel like, it's work. No, it don't feel like work to me. It feels like I need to get this done. Okay, I can't let a week go by without being in the gym. And that's a habit I created when I was younger, in my 20s, or 18, 19, 20, all the way. So I've been doing this for the last 20, 30, 30 years, 40 years, whatever. Okay, I'm not that good at math. All right, so I created a habit. Now, I've always been in the gym doing my thing. But then when I got up to just gonna be honest with you, when I got up to 38, 39, I'm not seeing results no more. Okay? And I'm starting to feel funny. Okay? I wasn't feeling myself. And once I start feeling that way, let me tell you what my body was telling me. One, when I'm in the gym, I was tired. I wasn't performing as well in the gym, and I wasn't losing fat right away. Okay, I wasn't losing fat right away, even though all the stuff I was doing, I wasn't losing. Then I started noticing that my sex, I wasn't thinking about sex. I don't know what the hell was going on with me. I was like, what the hell, I wasn't feeling about having sex. I was really not thinking about having sex. And then when I do have sex, I wasn't lasting like I used to last. Okay? And then my dick wasn't hard like it used to be. Okay? Right? And taking Viagra and taking all that shit, yes, you get kind of, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I need a change. I gotta get on Viagra. So I try that, but still, even though my dick hard, I knew something was wrong. Okay? And then I was depressed. Okay? When you're not thinking about sex, men get depressed about that too. Okay? If your dick can't get up the way it is, that's depression right there, okay? Because everything men want is sex, okay? We look at our phone every, 10 minutes to see some kind of picture of a woman, okay? That's the way we built, okay? Sex, all right? Hunt and have sex, okay? That's that, right? So, I'm at 30, 38, 30, late 37. So I said, something's wrong. So I started doing my research. I looked into things. I'm like, oh my God. I think I have low T. Because I'm not going to the doctor to prescribe me some bullshit, okay? I'm not. I already know the deal with the doctor, okay? So, I said, all right, let me do my research. I did my research. I pulled through 38. I pulled through 39. But when I got to late 39, I was like, you know what? I need to change. I got to find a way to get this shit. Okay? So I had to find a way to get to testosterone. It was my luck, okay? It was this bodybuilder in the gym that I knew, but I did not know him too well, okay? I used to always respect him. I say, hey, how you doing and stuff like that. I knew he was on stuff, but I ain't never made him feel like he's on stuff, okay? We'll chat, we'll talk and stuff like that. And, that's the way I was. Even though I know he was on something, I never looked at that man like he was cheating, okay? Because he ain't in no damn sport to cheat, right? So, okay. I changed gyms. Don't see the brother no more. Guess what? I'm at my job, right? Also, I saw him where I work at is a big place, right? Different departments and stuff like that. But I work for transportation for the city, and I always keep it moving. But then I saw him at one of the departments, right? And I was like, yo, what's up? You say, oh, man, I see you for a long time. And we started chopping up, and we talking and stuff. And I was like, yo, bro, I want to ask you. And I just came on blatantly. I was like, listen, I'm 39 years old right now, and I've been doing my research, and I wasn't implying that he was on things, but I said, bro, you know where I'm at, in my mind, I already know that he's going to give me the scoop because he already know where I work at. He know I'm not popo. Simple as that, right? So, he said, oh, no problem. We'll put you on some tests. See how you react to that. I said, I've been doing research on testosterone, right? But I don't. Oh no, don't worry about it. I'll show you everything. Okay. So I gave the man, $100 something. The middleman, they always get their cut. I ain't complaining because all that matters to me is to see if I could get these improvements before I stick my ass to the doctor and he put me on some shit. Because, if a regular doctor, they don't care about hormones, okay? I'm just giving you the real deal here, okay? Enjoy it. I'm being real with my shit, okay? So, finally, show me the needles, the drawer, show me the needles, the stick, and all this stuff. He said, so-and-so, take this every 7 days. Let's see how you half a cc. I started doing half a cc. I said, all right. I didn't do a whole cc. I did half a cc. All right. Okay, now, a month on testosterone, right? Bro, I saw results within the second month. And when I mean the second month, I'm talking about mentally. I wasn't foggy anymore. My mind was, I got up in the morning, not just being in the gym and not just sex life. Mentally, I started seeing things differently. I wasn't so depressed anymore, right? And I got through the day, and I was having nice thoughts, good thoughts. I wasn't gloomy and shit like that and stuff like that. And, I saw progress. I said, well, God damn. Sorry. I was like, damn, I think this is the problem. So, a 10 millimeter bottle, since I was doing half a cc, it lasts pretty long, but then I had to get it again. So I gave the guy another 100 something. So, after a while, 3 months go by, 4 months, I'm back to normal. I am back to normal, bro. I mean, I thought, having low T would start like, late 50s, late 40s. But it varies for different people, okay? Mine started at 38, 39. So I was like, what the hell? So now I'm taking the testosterone and things are doing well. And then he asked me about other compounds. Do I know? I said, yeah, I know about other compounds. I did my research. I know testosterone is the base and that all those other steroids is just that the molecule structure is changed. So sometimes you have wet steroids and you have dry steroids. You have steroids that retains water, make you strong, and you have ones that's dry you up, cut you up, depending on your diet and everything, if it's okay and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, okay, I see you did your research. I said, yeah. He said, you want to try something different? I said, well, why not? Shit. Back in the days when I was young, I used to smoke and do all kinds of drugs, right? It was all good and cool then. I was like, oh, shit, we got some new drugs here. Right? So, like I said, when I was doing drugs back then, no one didn't care. Right? It was all cool. It was all right. Side effects was good. I'm fucked up. Right? Okay, so now I'm trying to take shit to make me improve my health and make me a better part in the society. Okay? So, I get these drugs. I get something else he gave me, and I tried it, and he's like, couple of weeks back, weeks later, he's like, damn, your receptors are strong. He saw me getting bigger. I was getting bigger. I was like, oh shit. He said, listen, as long as you're on testosterone, you could mess around with any other steroid. And I said, yeah, I know. I read about that. They said that, when you're on synthetic testosterone, that you could take other steroids and you'll be okay. In other words, I won't have a dead dick, okay? I have a strong dick, all right? So, after the days go by, I messed around with this steroid, I messed around with that steroid, and stuff like that. But the key always was testosterone. And, yeah, I messed around with certain compounds and stuff like that, but my thing was TRT, and then when I want to do a summer cycle, I will mess with other compounds, just for the summer. But I always stayed on TRT. And the thing was that once you reach a certain age, what's the sense of getting off of it? What's the sense? I mean, I already did the family thing, okay? I did the family. I have kids. I got no problems with that. Testosterone is like birth control for someone that's over, in your 40s. I turned 40 and that's when I started. And I'm telling you right now, I'm glad I started at 40. Because I think if I had started at 20 or 30, I have to worry about having kids. I have to cycle on. I got to cycle off. I got to cycle on. I got to take HCG to get my fertility back up. I got to do all kinds of shit. I don't want that. And I'm glad that I waited to 40 years old to start TRT. Okay? And for the rest of my life, I got to be on it. Okay? What's the sense of getting off? My T levels was low already. My testosterone levels were, and guess what? Once I get off of this, my levels will be even lower. So what's the sense? Now you're saying, oh, you stuck for life. No, you stuck for life when you on insulin for the rest of your life, right? Why you have to wait for a doctor to tell you to be on something? So I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to play around these games and act like, I'm not on nothing. Yeah, I'm on TRT. And I could do a half a cc and I'm great. My body, my receptors respond to it very well. I could get big on just that. And then if I do a full cc, that's still great. Okay? It depends. Your body will tell you if you have side effects. Fuck the doctors. Fuck the doctors, okay? Your body will tell you what's going right and what's going wrong. I don't hardly get colds. My red blood cell count, the only thing you gotta do is give blood once in a while, okay? But listen, you have indicators of your body. I don't get headaches. My dick wake up before I do, okay? Before I'm 38, 39, my dick wasn't going up no more. I have to get up. I'm like, what's going on here, bro? You ain't up before me? You got your GPS. You direct me to the bathroom all the time. Not anymore. But now, 40, I'm 47 now. I've been on it for 7 years. Not a problem. I get up. I'm anxious. I'm ambitious. I'm in the gym. I'm doing shit. People looking at me. And that's another thing. I'm going to do another part to this. And this is about the gym heads that got issues with me. Okay? But you can't speak to them anything. You can't tell them anything because all they worrying about is you cheating. How am I cheating if I'm not in a fucking sports? Okay? I'm not cheating. Okay? Or am I cheating life? That's what you're saying? That's what you're saying? You're an asshole. Whatever, man. Listen, I'm happy. Okay? My mood is happy. That's another thing. When my doses, I could go like a week, 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, if I don't take my shot, I start to get cranky and irritable. And I know the feeling because I know how I felt when I was 38 and 39. So I know the feeling of that feeling. Okay? I get cranky. I get irritable. I don't want people around me. I get a little depressed. So once I start feeling those feelings, I gotta get my shot. I gotta get my shot ASAP. And that's the way it is. Sometimes I push it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just to see where my levels are in my mind and how I react. If I'm not on it for 3 weeks or maybe a whole month, maybe I push to see where, because sometimes your body, like I said, your body's your indicator. It tells you everything that you need to know. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You need to understand this, and don't let people think that you just because you're on testosterone or steroids. Because honestly, if you look at what the steroids was made for in the first place, it was for muscle wasting, anemia. Like I said, I can't always pronounce words right. All right, I'm just being calm and simple here. I'm not the most educated in the toolbox here. Okay, osteoporosis. A lot of these drugs was made for body wasting and stuff like that. It's only when you take a certain amount of doses that you end up in the area of performance enhanced drugs. Okay, and that's what happens. Because all those steroids do is give you red blood cells, extra oxygen, okay, to perform, okay? That's all those steroids. But TRT is in the body, testosterone was in the body, and that's another thing. I'm just giving you a history on why I'm on TRT. But listen to this. Google, what is testosterone made out of? Where is synthetic testosterone come from? Google that and tell me. Say, where does synthetic testosterone come from? Well, I Googled it, and it says it comes from wild yams and fermented soybean. And it's chemically made up in a laboratory. Well, hey, listen, I remember insulin back in the days that you had to take came from cows and pigs. And you took it, right? Yeah, you took it. Now they're advanced. Of course, they take the DNA structure and bacteria and do your research on insulin, how they modified it and stuff like that. But yeah, listen, they can't patent testosterone. You know why? Because it's in your body. They're not gonna make no money out of it. But your hormones always, if your hormones are correct, then you're not prone to illness and sickness. Okay, hormones is in your body since puberty and since menopause and menopause. Okay, Everything orchestrates on hormones. If your hormones are low, that means you are prone to sicknesses easy, okay? And a lot of other things. Now listen, I gotta go back to work. We're going to discuss this about the gym rats and they hate, okay? Because they're just uneducated and I ain't got time to help everybody, okay? You figure it out, all right? All right. Have a good one.